Hi everyone, welcome to Claudia Bazaar's Pampered Chef Kitchen. Tonight I'm here to teach you how to make risotto in the microwave in like under 20 minutes. How does that sound? Good? Okay, so we're here live for the following parties. We are here live for Mandy's parties, Kimberly's parties, Jenna and Rose's party. So we're here tonight to make an easy no-stir risotto that is done complete in under like 30 minutes. So if you're struggling with what's for dinner, then this is for you. Easy no-stir risotto. We're going to show you the basic recipe, and then we're going to add some add-ins that you can actually use, you know, whatever you like. So if you're joining, make sure you share this video and comment below that you're here and which party you're part of, whether you're part of Mandy, Kimberly's, Jenna, or Rose. And guys, if you are on, make sure you share this video to your event and your timeline so your friends know that you're here. Okay? All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Our power tool for tonight. Hey Rose, you're here. Awesome. So go ahead and share this. And Jenna is here. Yay, 2 out of 4. We're doing pretty good tonight. So guys, go ahead and share this to your event, and then go ahead and share it to your timeline. So you share it twice. And then as you see your friends watching with you, Mandy's here. Yay. So we're just missing Kimberly. She should be here any second too. So go ahead and share it to your timeline, share it to your event, tag your friends, and let them know that this is part of your party, and your shopping link is right at the top. So easy no-stir risotto is going to be made in our rock crock Dutch oven in like under 20 minutes. So I'm just going to turn this on and put it on medium, and I'm going to just add a tablespoon of butter. And for those of you that, yay, Jenna, not sure how to share it. So if you click share, then it'll tell you where to share to, and there's like a drop down button, and you can change it to, instead of share to timeline or whatever, you can change it to share to an event. All right, so our Dutch oven rock crock, we're just going to put in a little bit of butter. So if you don't have one yet, our Dutch oven rock crocks are basically, our rock crocks can go anywhere in your kitchen. So we're going to use it on the stovetop today, and then finish our recipe off in the microwave. But it can also go in your oven, it can go in your broiler, it can also go outside in the barbecue, and the best part is it goes in your dishwasher. Yes, dishwasher is safe. And they now even have a slow cooker attachment with it as well. So, and that's actually the host special for November. So if you're part of these ladies' parties, they get credit for any party booked, and you can get this whole rock crock combo for 60% off. It's like amazing. All right, so we're just heating up 1 tablespoon of butter right here in our rock crock. We're just going to kind of cover the surface, and then we're going to add just a little bit of onion. It calls for 1 medium onion. I'm just going to use a little small onion because my husband's not a big fan of onions, so I have to really chop them fine. So that's where our food chopper comes in handy. So you just sit it right over your onion. This is a great way to let your aggression out after a long day at work or weekend, and you just hit it. Maybe I should have cut it a little smaller. All right, let me do half of it. You guys should be able to see that, right? Okay. So, who has a chopper? I'm sure some of you guys do. I'm sure Jenna has one, maybe even Rose. All right, so you just chop it up. 1 medium onion, or however much onion you like. And it's super quick, and look how fine it chops it. Can you guys see that? So obviously, of course you do, Rose. So the more you chop it, you know, the finer it gets. It's like an oldie but goodie Pampered Chef. Like, I feel like that's like one of the basic tools that everyone needs to have in their kitchen is the food chopper. So I mean, what else would you guys use the chopper for? Any ideas besides onions? All right, so here's a little tip. We're going to add some garlic to this. Oh yes, Jenna, you can chop chicken with it. That's awesome. That's a good idea. We're going to add some garlic, but here's the deal. A lot of recipes actually say, you know, to add the garlic first, but what normally happens is if you add the garlic first, what happens to the garlic, right? It burns. So you want to add your onions first because the onions have a higher moisture. Actually gonna make me cry a little. They have a higher moisture, so then you add the garlic in later and it doesn't burn. So here's our garlic press. You don't peel your garlic, you just throw it right in there. And these are kind of small, so I'm just gonna throw just like that. You don't have to peel it. Your hands don't have to touch the garlic. All right. Oops. And then the peel. Look at this. Isn't that cool? Here is your garlic peel. No reason to peel it. You can add, it says about 3 cloves, however much or however little garlic you like. But if you're using that minced garlic in the jar, go throw it out now. Get yourself a garlic press. It tastes so much better, and God, what a difference. Fresh garlic, and I wish you guys could smell it. Maybe one day we'll have smell-o-vision. Yay, Jennifer, the garlic press is your favorite. Love it. Yeah, if you guys have anything, go ahead and comment below. Tell me your favorite items. Make sure you let me know which party you're part of. All right, so just some butter, some onion, and some garlic. And then we're going to add 1 cup of arborio rice. So if you don't know, this is what it typically looks like in the store. It's a creamier rice. It's a risotto rice. So it either comes like this or it comes in like super tight vacuum sealed containers. All right, so 1 cup of rice. Now here's the thing. Have any of you guys ever, she's mine, Jenna. Has any of you guys ever cooked risotto? So if you've ever cooked risotto, you know it's like a pain, right, to cook, because you have to sit here and put the liquid in slowly, you know, 1 cup at a time. So I'm going to show you the quick, easy way, because ain't nobody got time for that, right? So this is a great, oh gosh, I make this at so many parties. People, I don't think I found a person that doesn't like this recipe. All right, so we're just going to heat this up, and we added our garlic and rice. So we're just going to kind of let this cook just for a couple of minutes, 3 to 4 minutes, and just to kind of toast the rice, okay? Any of you guys have any of our scrapers? So if you're part of these virtual parties, when you spend $75 or more, not this one, but like a smaller one, or the mini. Do I have the mini? No, not here. One of those you get for free. So you can see, you can actually leave those in your pot. You can cook with them. They don't melt. They don't stain. They're really great. Any of you guys have those? The only bad thing is if you're doing like, you know, cookie dough or brownie batter, right? There's just nothing left. Yes, Jenna, good job on saying hi to all your guests. So you guys do the same thing for all my other hosts that are on. So guys, go ahead and tell me where you're watching from. So I'm in upstate New York. It's actually been a rainy day today. So if you guys can let me know where you're located, that would be great. All right, so we're going to turn the heat off now that it's been toasting for a couple minutes, and we're going to stir in our chicken stock. I've already measured it out in our measuring cups right here, and if you can see, you can read the measurements right from up here. So 3½ cups of chicken stock or veggie stock, or really any stock you have, or you can make your own. All right, so we're going to add this, and then I just want some pepper, but I'm a salt person, so these are our new stainless steel salt and pepper grinder. So you can just add a little bit of pepper and a little bit of salt. Hey friends, New Hampshire, yay, Colorado's in the house. Let's see, where else is everyone from? All right, so just kind of put that in here, and now this is it, for at least for the base of the risotto, okay? Oh, the light just kind of changed. So this is going to be 15 minutes, 15 in the microwave. And I thought I was going to show you my great cakes, and now I have to move them, but I'll bring them back up. All right, so 15 minutes in our microwave. I'll show you my beautiful cakes here in a second. And actually, actually moved my microwave, guys. It used to be over there, but now you guys can see it go in and go out. Alright, so 15 minutes. So we started on the stovetop, and we're going to finish it in the microwave. So this is basically like the base of the risotto. So if you wanted to just serve it as a side dish, once it comes out, just add a little bit of butter and your Parmesan cheese, and you have like a basic version of a risotto. But then this recipe actually comes with, you can do different add-ins, but really you can add anything you like. So we're going to add grape tomatoes and spinach and Parmesan cheese, but you could also do, this one says chicken, sun-dried tomatoes and spinach, or you could do a caprese, which is fresh tomatoes and mozzarella. Vermont, yay, hey Jennifer. So who else, where else are you guys watching from? So we've used these for the rice and the liquid. So if you, I don't know if you guys can see this, but basically these measuring cups like this, you can read the measurement right from up here, like this way, so you don't have to do, you know, this whole thing all the time. All right, so here's a tip. When I started, I only used like half the onion. So what you want to do is, if you know you're only going to use half an onion, leave the root on your onion, and that way it'll stay fresh. And then you can just put it, wrap it in saran wrap or put it in a Ziploc bag. Just leave the root on, and it's going to stay much fresher. And this is the salt and pepper grinder I use, so it's really trendy right now and looks really cool. All right, let me get a paper towel so we can grate some cheese. All right, do you guys know why you should always grate your own cheese? I think I ask that all the time. Sally, Northern New York, yes, because you're probably with Mandy. So I'm in Philadelphia, New York, so I'm probably not far from where you live, Sally. All right, so also, obviously, if you guys are local. Ooh, Jen, on my cutting board? Yeah, so this is the new Pampered Chef cutting board made out of Arcadia wood, and it's really gorgeous. It's really, really pretty. And our knife block set over here is made out of the same wood, so it's very new. And then the other side, you can use it as a serving board. All right, so we're gonna shred some Parmesan cheese. We're gonna use fresh Parmesan cheese because pre-shredded cheese has cellulose, which is AKA sawdust or wood pulp added to pre-shredded cheese. So, nobody wants that, right? So we're going to shred it in our own microplane grater right here. And it's really simple. Obviously, you could go ahead and shred this way, but, you know, then we're going to grate like our knuckles, and we don't want to do that, right? So we're going to put a little guard on here, and this is fresh Parmesan cheese, and you're going to see this little piece. Look, it's not huge, just like a little block. Fits perfectly right in here. You just put the cover on top, and look at how much Parmesan cheese we're gonna get. Are you guys ready? Are you ready to see this? Yes? Okay, so watch me. All right, look at this. Look at how much cheese you get from this tiny little block, because you're shredding your own. There's nothing added to it. It's fresh. Look at that. That's like a cup. You guys see that? Can I get some hearts for that? Isn't that cool? And it always leaves like a little piece that's like your reward at home. And because I love Parmesan cheese, it says about 2 ounces, but I don't measure Parmesan cheese. Right, Rose? That's gross. Yes, Google it. It's sawdust wood pulp added to any pre-shredded cheese. And if you have pre-shredded cheese in your fridge right now, unless you're like laying in bed and on your late night entertainment, open it up, look real close, you can see it. You can see the coating on it. Okay? So do yourself a favor, get yourself a nice cheese grater and shred your own cheese. And when you have a nice grater and you don't have to worry about grating your knuckles, just shredding 1 block of cheese takes like 3 minutes, guys. All right, and what you can also do is, if you're like, I really don't want to shred cheese every time I need it, go to Costco, go to Sam's Club, buy the cheese in bulk, go home on a Sunday, shred it all up, put it in little freezer Ziploc bags, and then just freeze it. And then when you need it, you just take it out when you're about to start cooking dinner. Easy peasy. I'm all about time saving tips. Jenna, do you like it? Yeah, I love to be late night entertainment, because who cooks at 9 o'clock at night? Not me, only for you guys. But here's the beauty. This is like my dinner tomorrow, so I don't have to cook tomorrow. And it's a tax write-off. All right, so are you guys seeing this? You guys see how much cheese this is? Look at this. And like, hold on, maybe I can show you. It's just so fluffy. It's like, whoa. So cool. I love the Parmesan cheese. My favorite. All right, so what I was using earlier is our new knife, by the way, if you have not seen them. I have the whole block here too, if anyone ever wants to see it. But for us women, I just love the 5-inch. I do have the big one. Whoops, that's the bread knife. That's not the one we want. Here's the big one, 8-inch, huge. But guys, everybody needs at least like one sharp knife in the house, all right? These just got redesigned, and they're actually 40% sharper than our old ones, which were already great. So now actually people are like, oh my God, they're like too sharp. So just be careful, they're really sharp. But anytime you go shopping for a quality knife, you wanna make sure it's one single blade right here, one single piece, which is called the tang, so your knife doesn't like crack or fall apart. And you always want to make sure your knife is nice and level, so when you do this, your knife doesn't fall forward or backward. All right, Jenna, you have the old block. I have the old block. Well, actually, I got rid of it. I gave it to my mother-in-law, so I'm like, well, I got new knives. Here you go. But yeah, the new one is gorgeous, and I mean, I've had my other paper chef knives for 7 years. They were still doing great, but you know, gotta get the new stuff, right? Real cheese, yes. All right, so talking about knives, we're gonna prep our grape tomatoes. So you guys can see this, yep. I'm so excited. We just moved like 2 months ago. And I used to have an electric stove, and I couldn't obviously I wouldn't have been able to do that, but now with a gas stove I can, because I can just turn it off. All right, so we gotta slice our grape tomato. So we're gonna use our close and cut. It's like spring loaded. And instead of sitting here cutting one grape tomato after the other, you know, you guys don't have time to watch me cut 20 grape tomatoes. Is resharpening offered. So Rose, so our knives come with a honing tool. If you get the knife block set, let me see if I have it in, oh, here it is, yeah. So our knife block set, or you can buy it separate, come with our honing tool, which is this, and you basically, you know, I mean, most people will call it a sharpener, but it's really not. And you just kind of go through here, right, and do this. So what a honing tool does is, after a while, your blade from a knife, just, you know, if it's like this, it kind of goes like that. So a honing tool, what a honing tool does is just kind of pushes the blade back together. That's really all you need for a long time. Because you don't want to sharpen your knife all the time, because sharpening actually removes some of the steel, right? So we don't want to do that all the time. Pamper Chef recommends to get your knives sharpened, professionally sharpened, every 2 to 3 years. I will tell you, I had my other knives for 7 years, and I never did that, and they work great. So they'll last you a while. Maybe Jenna, Jenna, I'm sure, I think Jenna, you originally started Pamper Chef before I ever joined, so maybe you can chime in and share how long you've had your knives, and if you ever had them sharpened. So just a tip on that, because I see people always like sharpening their knives with that little thing, and yeah, you don't need all that. All right, so we're going to slice all these knives in half at once, and for the close and cut, you do need at least a 7 or 8 inch knife, and this actually comes in a set with our color-coded knives, because you want to make sure that the knife is obviously longer than what you're trying to cut. So basically, you just put your knife right here, you press down, and you just go up and down. And obviously you want to make sure you have a sharp knife, or it's not going to cut your tomatoes. Alright, and you just go all the way back. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, and you see it just cut them all in half. You can see that? Yay, okay. Whoops, whoops. Oh, I think I missed one. How did I miss one? Oh no, here it is. I was like, how is it possible to miss one? That would have been very strange. Alright, so you see it just kind of cuts it all in half. Super quick and easy. But you can do your grapes in here if you have little kids. You can do your mozzarella balls. You can do chicken breasts. Like if you go to Walmart, Sam's Club, buy those big fat chicken breasts that are like way too big for serving size, right? And they're really hard to cook, because by the time the outside, you know, the inside is so raw, the outside is burned. So you can actually stretch your budget, get those big fat chicken breasts. You can cut them in half. Sometimes you can even get 4 out of them, because they're so thick. And you can use this close and cut for it, okay? So yes, Jenna, never sharpen yours, right? Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've had mine for 7 years and never sharpened them. Every now and then I would run them through the honing tool, but that's about it. So, okay. So we have our spinach already ready. I just have about a cup. And like I said, what would you guys add to risotto? What is maybe some of your favorite risottos that you've had, right? All right, so while we wait, we got about 4 minutes, and I don't always want to keep people too long. I just want to teach you something quick and easy, right? I'll just show you a couple other things that I was working with today. So this is our new mini fluted pan that I used today, right here. Isn't it pretty? Yeah, it's maybe a better color this way. So it's super like vintage teal color, and I made these cute little cakes. So these are, oh my God, my kids love these, okay? So these cakes right here are made with 2 ingredients, a box of spice cake and a can of pumpkin. That's it. No butter, no oil, no eggs, nothing. You just mix it up. You brush this with a little bit of oil and you bake it. It was like, I think it was like 25 minutes, maybe 20-25 minutes, okay? Easiest thing ever. And then what you can do is you can either top it with some frosting, or what we were doing is we would just, we pumped some fresh whipped cream and topped it with some fresh whipped cream, okay? So does anyone have our whipped cream maker? So it's normally teal. It's normally this color in here. But guys, you're all part of virtual parties right now. It's October, so you have 2 more days. Well, actually 1 more day for you in the party to get our pink Help with Cancer product of the month, which is a whipped cream maker. So all you do is you see the line right here, right? You open this up, you see the line, you fill it with heavy liquid whipping cream, put a little bit of sugar, powdered sugar, vanilla, pumpkin, whatever you want to flavor it with, and then you literally lock it and you pump like this. For like 60 seconds, you get like the best fresh whipped cream, right? Isn't that cool? And then the base right here, which is like a non-stick base, also covers as a lid if there's such thing as leftover whipped cream, maybe at your house. Hi, Tammy. Yeah, Tammy, you're my past host, right? So anyway, so you just put the lid back on if you had some leftover whipped cream, and Pampered Chef donates $1 to the American Cancer Society. How cool is that? So make sure you add that to your list. And our other charitable donation program is Feeding America. If you're Facebook friends with me, I fed like 5 kids today and I made 12 pancakes in this. It's our pancake blender bottle. It kind of works like a protein bottle, but if you look right here, it's got all the measurements that you need to make 6 or 12 pancakes. So it tells you, so today I made 12, which is right here. So I filled up to here with milk, then I added flour, then I added baking soda, sugar, 2 eggs, and then I just shook it. And the baking soda and the sugar, it says 2 spoons or 4 spoons, which is tablespoons, and the lid is a spoon. I mean, it's like they think of everything. So if you need a cute little idea for gifts, these are both like $25, $19.50, cute little gifts for people that they probably don't have at home. Right? So Tammy, you just joined in. We're making an easy no-stir risotto. We got about 1 minute and 45 seconds left. And then we're going to put our toppings in. So guys, what, I always am curious, you know, what do you guys struggle with? I mean, there's people that love to cook, there's people that hate to cook, but at the end of the day, we all got to feed each other something. So what's like your biggest kitchen struggle? Because I always love solving people's problems, kitchen problems, no other problems. I can't help you with anything else. So anyway, so if you guys already, you know, while you're tuning in, make sure you share this video with your friends. I would greatly appreciate it. Hey, Pam. And just know that if you're in upstate New York, I do in-home cooking classes, cooking experiences just like that, and your friends get to get together and have a cooking class. And if you're not local, then you can have a virtual party just like these ladies are doing tonight. And we just party virtually, and I come on live just like that. You guys earn lots of stuff. You get free stuff. You get discounts. It's a great time to stock up for the holiday season, get all your Christmas shopping done at a huge discount. And we can hook you up with that, and our host will get credit. So message me, message your host that invited you to this party, and we can get you set up right away. It doesn't have to be right away, but you know, in the future, so that way they can get their credit, all right? So Jenna, you hate to cook, but Jenna, you got like kids, right? So you gotta cook. So here's what Pampered Chef does. Even if you hate to cook, it gets you in and out of the kitchen in like 30 minutes with easy cleanup. Does that sound good? I think you'd like that. So the other thing I use today, I make the same two ingredient pumpkin cake. Again, it's a box of cake mix, a box of spice cake mix, and a can of pumpkin, pure pumpkin, not pumpkin pie filling, pumpkin. So I used our brownie pan, and I made them this way. So what I'm actually going to do tomorrow is I'm going to pamper. Oh, it's done. So if you're local, that's something else I do. I'm going to pamper my local doctor office because they're like the best. I love those guys. So if you're local and you work in an office that needs some pampering, I'll stop by and bring you guys some goodies. All right, so our rice is done. So this was 15 minutes. Can you guys believe that? Risotto. Can we say it in Italian? Risotto. Finito in the microwave in 15 minutes. Shut the front door, right? Look at all the steam. All right, guys, so look, it absorbed almost all the liquid, and that's okay. You want to have a little bit left because we got some cheese to add and other ingredients, okay? So look at that. I mean, if you just wanted a basic risotto recipe, you would just add your cheese. Okay, just add your cheese, and we're even going to add these little chunks, and just your butter, and that's it. And then you have your basic, simple risotto recipe. But then if you want to get fancy, like we are tonight, you can add your tomatoes right here. You could even do sun-dried tomatoes if you want. You don't have to do fresh, whatever works for you. And then some spinach. Now look at these colors. Can I get some hearts, some likes, some comments? Look at these colors. Tell me this doesn't look cool, right? Which is actually the colors of the Italian flag. All right, so look at this. Does this look pretty? Yes? Oh, there are the hearts. Facebook has like a 10-second delay. All right, so then you just kind of mix this up. And again, if you don't like spinach, add broccoli. If you don't like tomatoes, add mushrooms. I mean, this is just a basic recipe. Really, all Pampered Chef recipes can be like, you know, add this, add that. Rose, you're hungry? Come on over. I wish, Rose. So look at that. So like I said, it has a little bit of liquid left because what you're going to do now is just going to let this sit for like 5-10 minutes. And then you would eat it for dinner. Now you guys could add some grilled chicken. You could add some shrimp. You could serve this with a grilled steak, right? I mean, you could serve it with anything, but it's a great basic recipe. I actually just talked to someone recently, and she said she's been making this, and every time someone has a baby and she needs to bring something, she makes this in her rock crock and then transfers it in a cheap dish and then sends it over. Awesome, yay. So let me know if you guys like this. I posted the link at the top, and I normally try to go live every Sunday. So if you have not booked your party yet, definitely let your host know or let me know. Share this video, give me some likes, make sure you like and follow my page. And then the beauty of this rock crock too is that it stays warm just like this for a good 30 to 45 minutes, okay? But again, if you were serving this at a party, you would just pop this in our slow cooker stand, which turns this basically into a crock pot, just way better. And then you could serve it for your holidays or Thanksgiving as a side dish or whatever, all right? Do you guys have any questions? Everybody good to go? So if you do make this, the recipe's at the top. Get yourself a rock crock so you can do it in the microwave and you don't have to sit here and stir all the time like on a stovetop. But if you do make it, I always love when people tag me in pictures and send me pictures that they're actually cooking recipes I've shared. It's always super fun and exciting. All right, guys. Well, your virtual parties are going on until tonight. So make sure you get your orders in, spend $75 or more and get a free gift. And if your wish list is bigger than your budget, book your own virtual in-home cooking party. We do fundraisers, bridal registries, freeze and meal workshops if you're local. And if you're looking for some extra holiday cash this season, guess what? I am a trainer and recruiter with Pampered Chef. I would love to have you jump on board and give this a try. Jessica, yes, you're finally making the pot pie chowder. Yes, send me a picture of that. All right, guys, I don't want to hold you up too much longer. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love you all. See you next Sunday. Bye.